everyone introduce yourself to the audience.
Yeah, we'll do it later, yeah. Okay, so walk around, direction, in and out, walking around. Different places, fast, slow, speed, and stuff like that. So when you hear a particular thing, expression, the feeling, I want you to act it out, okay? So one day, John came out his house and was walking down to the bus stop. As he got to the bus stop, the number 78 was waiting there. He ran to the bus, but the bus drove off. So he decided to walk 2 miles to work. Quiet, no sound. So on the way to work, he saw an old school friend who he remembered used to bully him. And a lot of that old feeling came back of the pain and the hatred he had towards his friend. He decided to confront him about all the pain and trauma he had as a child. After 5 minutes of gesturing, he turned and walked away, feeling relieved that he was able to get all this pain and anger off his chest. No noise. Feeling proud of himself, he walked into Greg's and he bought himself a packet of 5 donuts and a Diet Coke. Consuming those 5 donuts and a 2-litre bottle of Coke, he began to feel sick, heavy, nauseous. He desperately needed to go to the toilet. He saw the local pub, so he ran into the pub. He asked the bar lady if he can use the toilet, but she couldn't understand. She pointed to the sign on the wall that says, "Toilets are for customers only." He was getting more and more frustrated and angry. More and more frustrated and angry. He just couldn't hold it in. After a few while of convincing the bar lady, she pointed him to the direction of the toilet. No noise. After relieving himself of washing his hands, he came out feeling better and relieved. But he noticed when he looked back at his feces that there was blood in there. And he was concerned. Is it cancer? Is it hemorrhoids? Get an appointment. And explaining the conversation with the receptionist, which he felt very, very uncomfortable about, because it's a conversation you just don't have with strangers. But the receptionist just kept asking for his name, date of birth, and this was making him irate. So he ended the call in frustration. and stomped off to work. Looking at his watch, he realised he was late. As he got into work, the lift wasn't working. And he had to climb up 10 flights of stairs. Halfway up, he had to stop and get his breath back. And then slowly walked up the preceding 5 steps. As he got to the corridor of his office, he opened the door, walked in, and sat down. After an hour at his desk, he realised the office was empty. Looked at his watch, and it said Sunday, the 9th of August. The end. How was that? How was that?
What was the office doing open on Sunday?
Yes, Keith.
That happens
The office.
sometimes. That happens.
No. Office.
I know.
I work in international.
Yes, Keith. Sometimes it opens on Saturday and Sunday though. No.
So,
Jay Cooper,
yeah.
man. Wait, I didn't make it to the time. Too late.
Okay, alright. So putting up your hands up, how was it for you? For now?
Yeah.
Mix of them.
I think the story went very, very good and finished very well.
Yeah?
There
I would
was.
say mix of emotions. One minute we're angry because the bus, it started with the bus, then you got a bit pissed off with that, then after that, then switched the toilet thing as well, where she was being difficult. You could see it was an emergency, right?
Yeah?
And she still wasn't allowed, she took her time before she allowed us to use the toilet, me to use the toilet.
Yeah?
And then the end bit, we're getting to work on a Sunday. But I want to know, did I know it was a Sunday?
I just made it up, down on the spot.
The sun must have been going on mentally, but I don't know it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah, very good improvisation. Very good improvisation. But yeah, there was a lot of bumps in the road, and yeah, I like that. So obviously, the unexpected, but it's to be expected. Obviously, you're doing improv, so yeah, good. It was fun. It was fun.
You know, yeah,
No, you see, yeah.
No, for me it was the energy in the room because I think if you guys wasn't in the room and you had the same story, I would act differently. So like people are bumping into the way they were acting and that energy was going back. It was like kind of like a dance for everyone else. It wasn't just like one person going through the story by themselves. It was the whole group going through the story, and it seems to be amped up by the people that get other reactions with it.
Paul, what do you think? You're probably used to stuff like this, isn't it?
Yeah. It's interesting everybody's talking about the extremes and no one said anything about the middle.
Which was?
The extremes in terms of being, being very anxious and angry and then relief. No one's kind of talking about the middle section, which is actually the important section, as he knows.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things that I noticed that a lot of you struggled with was the silence.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because at the beginning I said non-verbal without talking. Yeah.
It's made it more fun, the toilet part, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, but
I know.
yeah, yeah. One of the things that I liked, and I think Yusuf mentioned it, and Paul mentioned it, was that what you all started as individuals, walking around, breathing around, going your separate ways and this and that. But when I said you met the old school friend,
Definitely, yeah.
yeah,
We met each other, yeah.
yeah. So there was something about that connectivity, something like, improvisation that you did spontaneously. Yeah. How was it for you, Wade?
It was smooth.
Sorry? Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't find any problems with it. Just need to keep quiet and be more physically expressive.
Okay.
But you see the thing that the school was working that friend bit here, so you started in the level because a person didn't say be a friend. I was happy to be the friend. Then after you see by saying that you remember I used to bully you. So I'm not saying I'm not going to the gym. I'm not that shy, but I'm up here and I'm ready for you.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, because there was a lot of like kind of like large movements with your arms and your legs and you kind of pointing and this and like that. And one time we used to was like, you see it?
And right.
He said
He was beating up himself instead of the friend. He was beating up himself instead of the friend.
But what do you think that is? But what do
He
you
was
think?
slap.
Yeah, but what do you think that is communicating? If you was a member of the audience and you saw that as a member of the audience, no, I wouldn't think about that. Any suggestions?
I would have read it more as that this is what you used to do to me.
What? Yeah, go on.
I would say as indirectly, okay, I'm not trying to get revenge on you.
But by him like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm walking away, self-control.
I think I believe it's like Aloysia was talking about.
Yeah.
Show him what you did to me. I'm showing you
Okay.
how you used to treat me.
Okay, so let's ask the expert because it's his experience. So let's ask him, why did you do that? I can't remember what emotion I said to demonstrate. So, but
For me, it was because I couldn't speak. It was frustration. So I had to communicate with him how he made me feel and how I'm feeling now. And that was frustration. It was my mental health, poor mental health. It was I'm fucked up, and you did this to me, and I'm going to show you how I feel.
I'm not weak anymore.
Yeah, but some use the word revenge. Sorry, Chuck. Some use the word revenge. I'm just wondering, how would that revenge manifest itself?
Yeah.
how would you show revenge?